Woo!
I hate that. It's like mono. It's like making out with someone at the strip. Never do it twice in a row. Hello, Scoopty Boopty.
Yes!
This is my favorite place to do stand-up, in Phelan's living room. Everyone go home and wash your hands. No, but seriously, this has been a great night. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Let's, I don't know, as they say, tell the jokes. So I just recently graduated.
Woo!
Thank you. A GED is really nothing to celebrate, but thank you. I appreciate it, Scooties. No, I'm just kidding. I went to FSU. I'm also a theater major. When you know your audience. And I'm always I'm hesitant to tell people that I'm a theater major because I feel like the reactions are always kind of the same. You know, it's like a general like, oh, you're a theater major. Far out. That's really neato. That's really cool. You're super original. That's all. But what are you gonna do with that? What's gonna happen? Or it's like, oh, you're a theater major. That's where are you waitressing? That's interesting. Or my personal favorite, oh, you're a theater major. That's stupid. You're stupid. And then my response is always, Mom, please. Please stop. Being a theater major makes role playing a little more work than play, I should say. My boyfriend's always like, babe, can we role play tonight? And I'm like, yeah, of course, babe. Did you rehearse your vocal warm-ups? Let's do it now, okay? Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Sally sells sex down by the seashore.
Whoa.
Sally doesn't have a father down by the seashore. And I'm always I give notes after we perform. I'm always like, babe, I really need you to get me there on that last line, okay? I need to believe you when you call my character a naughty girl, okay? Why do you think your character wants to spank my character? What is it that's happened? I really need to see that. Commit, Jesus. By the way, you were stage right on that last part. I won't repeat myself. Remember your blocking. 2016 was a rough year, but hey, I got a boyfriend and self-worth, so I'm winning! I'm bad at, I haven't dated in a while, ever. So I'm kind of bad when it comes to the whole I'm good at the flirting and the casual hooking up in the bathroom of the strip right after you just met. But I'm not so much with the sexting. It's kind of like when my boyfriend and I were first getting together and we were sexting and we were getting into the goods. We were reaching verbal penetration, if you will. We were getting right there and I was like, hey, babe, don't forget to slip a condom on. And he was like, oh, stop, what are you doing? We're sexting, you're not supposed to. And I'm like, what? You said you wanted it like I was there in the room with you. You said you wanted it realistic. What? I'm sorry, I'm the only one here concerned with safe sexting. I don't get what you want from me. And he's like, no, I get it, that's fine, let's move on. I'm like, yeah, we'll move on to other people. And then he was like, no, but it's kind of like a boner killer. If we could just, and I'm like, did you say boner kill? And then anyway. So I was like, all right, I won't bring up condoms when we sext anymore. It's fine, we're over it. Just don't forget to put a towel down. You know I'm on my period this week. Apparently you're not supposed to bring up your period when you're sexting either. So, ladies, take notes. When I was really excited about getting a boyfriend because I could finally call my mom and be like, you lose, you old bitch. So as soon as we became official, I called her and I'm like, hey mom, sorry, I know you're at work and it's tax season and you're an accountant, but listen, I just want to let you know, everything's good, everything's gonna work out. I have a boyfriend, you were wrong, bye. And she's like, Miranda, seriously, what mommy's very busy, mommy's at work, okay, mommy's talking about herself in third person. What is it that you actually need? And I'm like, no, Mom, seriously, you bitch. I'm not kidding, I have a boyfriend. And she's like, Miranda, seriously, do you need money? Are you in some sort of trouble? Are you hurt? What's going on here? And I'm like, hey, Mom, die? I'll see you at Christmas. Always a fun time to tell her that. I just got a full-time job. Yeah. Full-time job. Anyway, and it's cute. It's awful. And I work at this like small little place, and I work with like people who are a little older than me, a little more on the conservative end. And so like the second weekend I got called in and I was kind of reprimanded for having too much non-work related conversation. The boss pulled me in and he's like, listen, really glad that you're feeling comfortable and you're getting along with everyone, but seriously, stop asking Jim if him and his wife are doing butt stuff. Okay? You gotta stop that. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. The orientation said that this place was supposed to feel like a family. I was just looking out for my broom. And I work with like a bunch of like older like moms, so like naturally like I'm a little more with it and like more beautiful than them. And when we come in on Mondays and we're like talking about our our weekend adventures, the conversations they vary a bit. Like Tracy comes in and she's like, oh my God, me and James finally had a night out on the town. We did dancing, dinner, we went to bed by 9. It was amazing. And I was like, marriage. That's so modern of you. And then Trish comes in and she's like, oh my God, you'll never believe it, but Timmy finally scored a goal in soccer this weekend. It was amazing, everyone cheered. They got Capri Suns, fabulous. And I was like, oh my God, Trish, like, you're an amazing mom. Wow, you gave him those legs. You drove him to those practices. Yes. Drill warrant. And they're like, yeah. Miranda, what'd you do? And I'm like, well, ladies, it's funny you ask. You see, what did I do? I tried acid for the first time. Gotta say, did. And my like, boo. You know what I mean, ladies? No, it's a fit. You hit it. You have a little something on your face. Anyway, it works different. And I guess I thought the worst part about working would be working with these disgusting old hags, but it turns out the worst part about working is rush hour traffic. Now, you all seem like a young crowd and you have no responsibilities. So I don't feel like you guys really know what rush hour means, but me, an adult, wiser, older, beautiful. I know everything there is to know about rush hour traffic. Let me tell you, have you ever locked eyes with a bitch as she purposefully scoots up to not let you in the open gap that was available?
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch. Chant it. Don't fucking chant that. But like it's like you couldn't have one more person cut in front of you on your way home to your mundane existence and your shitty little kids and your cheating spouse and your recorded episode of X Factor saved on the DVR? No? It's unbelievable. It's like we're adults, we have jobs, we have families, we have no manners. All that's out of the fucking windows once 5 o'clock hits. It's unbelievable. And I'm a defensive driver. I like to be alert and aware of my surroundings, and no one can take advantage of me and my Ford Fusion. But have you guys ever been looking down at the phone in your lap for so long that you have no fucking clue how you got home? I'm kidding. I never text and drive. I don't like to say that joke because I'm like, oh, that makes it seem like I'm actually about texting and driving, and I'm not. Like, I can honestly say I never text and drive unless I'm drunk. It's funny because on the way here, I actually almost ran over a pedestrian because I couldn't see him over my flask. And I don't have a punchline, I just wanted to get another jab in there. But I will say The worst part about having a full-time job, Facebook does this thing called suggested friends, right?
Yes.
And all these, like, old beastly women, they keep popping up in my suggested friends list on Facebook. And I'm like, excuse Facebook, I am on you 24/7, okay? If someone's in my suggested friends and I'm not adding them, there's probably a reason. Why? You know what I mean? And it's, for some reason, it's like, it's always the people you don't want to see. Like, Facebook's like, hey, Miranda, listen, noticed you and your nemesis from high school are still on the outs. But listen, we think that was a long time ago. Why don't you two kiss, make up, let's get on her, let's add her back, let's bring her back into our lives. And I'm like, Facebook, that sounds lovely, like, that's great, but is she still doing that thing where she's a manipulative, Bible-thumping shrew? And Facebook's like, yes. That sounds like our girl. She still has not outgrown being Baptist. Okay. And I'm like, well, in that case, Facebook, no thanks, all right? And then Facebook's like, all right, Miranda, you got it. But hey, look, you and your ex are still on the outs, we know, but he still has a Facebook. And Old Rivers Run, you should add him back on Facebook. And I'm like, Facebook, is he still doing that thing where he has a teeny tiny little brain? And Facebook's like, nice, Miranda, that was a good one. And I'm like, thank you, Facebook, I know my audience. But yes, Miranda, unfortunately, he still has a small... And I'm like, all right, Facebook, well then no thank you. And then Facebook's finally like, wait, okay. I got one more. Your mom. Your mom has a Facebook, it's new, but you guys have about 8 mutual friends, not including Grandma, making progress. Why don't you, come on, how can you not add your mom? And I'm like, Facebook, is she still doing that thing where she's a cunt? And Facebook's like, yeah, she is. She's still pulling that shit. All right, guys, thank you so much.